welcome to my channel, Woke Children's Literature with Bonnie Bear. Today I will be reading The Adventures of Wrong Man and Power Girl. Quite excited about this book. It's written by Alexander London. Very neat name. I like that name. So let's begin. It's to your parents who are never wrong. Even though she looks upset in their room, she's playing with a toy, an action figure actually. When disaster strikes and the people need a hero, who do they call? Oh no, it's on fire. Who are they going to call? Let's find out. Awesome man. Sorry, busy. Great girl. Sorry, too much to do over here. So all the superheroes that she's calling for are busy. This man is eating a sandwich. Yeah, he's eating a sandwich, so, and it looks like the sandwich has a six-pack, so it's quite toxic, if you ask me. I don't really like the way that looks. Fear not, citizens, Wrong Man is here. So here's Wrong Man, coming to save the day. Quite an interesting hero. I love the graffiti in the background. But Wrong Man always does the wrong thing. Luckily, Janice knows what to do. Here's Janice on her bicycle. She knows what to do. So Wrong Man has brought stinky cheese, lots and lots of stinky cheese. Yes, 911, there's a fire at the old toothbrush factory. Come quickly. Janice is calling 911, although Wrong Man is trying to help. I love the graffiti. It's very smart. The cheese didn't work. Looks like the cheese didn't work. Oh no, there's a bank robbery. So now there's a bank robbery. There's a fire at the toothbrush factory and a bank robbery and lots of graffiti. I like the graffiti in the neighborhood. I'm sure the person that wrote this book can relate a lot to this book, probably based on their life. Let's see. Never fear, I'll stop these crooks with my dance moves. So he's going to dance. And it's very interesting. Look at the crooks. The crooks are robbing the bank, and they're just using their white privilege to rob the bank because nobody's stopping them, and they look like children. These are children robbing the bank. Do you see those bank robbers? Children with bags of money. I don't understand. Janice calls the police. Yes, police. Janice again. The crooks are headed west on Main Street, so she's calling the police, and here's Wrong Man getting stepped over because his dance moves didn't work. Because that was wrong. Wrong Man. No problem is too small for Wrong Man. My dog ate my homework, this little white boy is saying, and I'm sure he's just full of lies. He's just trying to use his white privilege to get out of doing homework, but it looks like the dog really did eat his homework. I don't really get the insinuation there. Anyway, behold, I have put underpants on the dog, on all the dogs in town. So Wrong Man, after the bank robbers ran away and the fire at the toothbrush factory was not put out, he put underwear on all the dogs. And Janice says, I really don't think that's appropriate. Because it's not. I mean, that's wrong, Wrong Man. That doesn't work. People tried to stop Wrong Man from helping them. So this is people saying, no thanks, don't help me. Other people are helping me. But he's still trying to help, even though he's wrong. It's a very wrong man. Lots of graffiti. Very interesting. Wrong Man helped anyway. Wrong Man always knew he was meant for greatness. So I guess here he's showing him doing great things. Very great things. Okay. There's smoke coming out of this building. I think that might be the toothbrush factory. I don't know if it's still on fire or it's just smoking. I don't understand. Sometimes Wrong Man made things worse. The Ruckus River Dam is about to burst, so now the dam is about to burst, and there's sharks in there. These trained sharks will fill the hole, Wrong Man says. So he's trying to fill the hole with the sharks. That's quite dumb. That won't work, Wrong Man. And much worse, a giant meteor is headed towards Earth, somebody says. From Earth. Down here they're saying that. And Wrong Man decides he will cut it into pieces. This man can fly into space. And he's choosing to cut it into pieces. That sounds like it might help. I mean, do you want the whole thing to hit New York and blow it all up? I don't think so. because it's a giant ball. Let's cut it to pieces. Oh no, I guess cutting it to pieces didn't work. He says, oops. And then the sharks are on the loose, and Janice is going to save the day. I believe Janice will save the day. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so she gets the sharks and puts them in a cage, and then she calls the military. There she is calling the military, fire the tanks. So they're firing the tanks at the meteor, I believe. And then it says very glad at the top. Very interesting page. Quite confused, but that's okay. This seems like a very woke book. But sometimes not even Janice could help wrong man. Ah, a giant fire-breathing lizard on the loose. Okay, so now there's a fire-breathing lizard on the loose. Man, so many things are happening in this book. Oh no! Janice got captured by the fire-breathing lizard. Oh, goodness. And wrong man says, Okay. Whoosh. Who will help Janice? Swoom. Anyone but wrong man. Ah. Okay, so he's doing something. I'm not sure. He looks like he's baking. He might be baking something. I'm not sure. Okay, yes, he baked a cake. He baked an ice cream cake. And he offers it to the lizard and he saves Janice. So he did do something right, which is quite interesting. Oh, okay, and the book's over. Even wrong man is right sometimes, with a big kiss and says, thanks, Dad. The big smacking kiss. Oh, that's such a lovely story. I wonder if the author relates with this story, if this is a fun thing that he did with his daughter. They made comics and played with superheroes, something of the like. So let's see. Alexander London. Oh, it's a white man. It's a very white man that wrote this book. He doesn't relate. Oh no, what did I just read? Oh, well, checking his Twitter. Okay, he seems quite woke, actually, because he says, right here, he says, allowing myself a bonus tweet today because I just wrote 1,200 words while the baby human napped, and I'm really proud of myself. Baby human. I am so glad he used that language, because you don't want to call the baby a little boy or girl, like my baby boy or baby girl is sleeping, because then you're assigning the baby a gender, and they get to choose their gender nowadays. So baby human is quite appropriate. I can get on board with this guy. Oh, he wrote a book. This is a novel called Black Wings Beating. Oh, this is what he says right here about his book. He says, check out Black Wings Beating, my epic fantasy about love, war, trauma, forgiveness, boys kissing, and giant killer birds. Oh my goodness, he is so woke. He's writing a book about boys kissing, not men kissing. This grown man is writing a book that has boys kissing in it. That is so woke. That is so woke. I'm touched. I'm very touched by that. Oh, and there's a person that he retweeted. Alex London retweeted a person named Ryan La Salah, and he recommended the book. Oh, get this. This is so wonderful. He says, oh, and this kid wanted fantasy, so of course I turned them towards Black Wings Beating, and some other book called Runebinder, which I must look into that book, Runebinder. But he did recommend Black Wings Beating to a kid, to a child. That is so good. Kids should read about boys kissing. It's very woke to do that. And there's one more thing right here that he says. Alex London says, at every middle school visit I do, I see a group of boys gathered like long-wattled umbrella birds, putting on a loud, garish displays to impress or annoy a girl who just wants to watch the author visit. Don't be one of the long-wattled umbrella birds. Be your own bird. That is such a great sentiment. The girls just want to see the author, and how dare these boys be silly. They do need to stop being silly. Stop acting like birds. He should tell all the birds to stop acting like birds and to be their own bird. Oh, and right here he also describes what an umbrella bird is. They congregate in common areas and displays of plumage, noise, and aggression aimed at luring solitary females. Oh, I see. So the birds instinctually do that, and humans do not. Humans are different beings. We're not like animals, so there's no instincts. So the boys are acting that way because of society? Yes, society is making them act that way. They're trying to gain attention from the females in the classroom, and they don't really understand why, but they do it anyway. And they shouldn't do it. They need to be their own bird. And maybe kiss boys. Yes, Alex London is very woke. I'm quite disappointed, though, because this is POC, and a white man wrote this book. It's a little appropriating, don't you believe? Quite appropriating. I was looking forward to this being like a lovely sentiment for a father and a daughter, but it was written by some random white guy. But he's quite woke, so we're okay with that. Anyway, thank you for joining me on Woke Children's Literature, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.